Hey, this is Ron's Woodturning. Welcome to my shop. I got another one of those projects where I don't have a clue how it's going to turn out. So stick with me and I'll show you. Well, here it is. And it's so big I can't hardly fit it in the picture. But it's 2 inches, a little over 2 inches thick, and it's 14.5 inches in diameter. And when all I did was the guy gave me a slab of it. And hang on, I'm gonna bring he gave me two. So I'm gonna show you what it started out with, and then explain what I had to do to it to get it here. Alright, so gave me two pieces, and they started out like this. Big ass slab, and it's a wedge shape. So I had trouble. Basically, I took a center cut out of it, because you can see up close that it's at an angle. Well, you know that's going to be off balance. But anyway, I took a center cut out of it, and then I used a chainsaw to make it as flat as I could. And what you're seeing on the lathe is after I've run it a little bit around and around and kind of peeled some of it off. Damn, this is heavy. So, this is what I ended up with. And, but it's wet. I mean, felt wet. But it ain't been on there about an hour after I kind of peeled it flat. And now it feels dry. So I don't know. I'm going to make a platter out of it. And, I mean, I just don't want it to warp or break or crack or whatever. It's got some good color in it, and when I get it curvy, all these lines are going to stick out better. But I don't know, and I still got some work to do to get it perfectly round, but I got it flat finally. It took forever, 300 RPMs, and I'm up to 400 now, so take a little more off of it. I can probably go 500, and then 500 is fine. It's going a lot faster here than it is here, and I don't know. We're gonna see what it turns out. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I mean, it's free. Why not? So let's go. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it, but this is not tear out. It's tore off, not out. And all of this is not tear out. It's just not cut perfect. I don't have any holes in it where it pulled the grain out. But I'm not going to be able to sand it unless I stiffen these up and make them hard, and then I can put sandpaper on it. So I am going to fix that problem with some kind of stuff. Figure it out. Alright, so I'm going to fix it. I'll be back. Alright, so what I got is a Minwax Sanding Sealer Professional formula. And I watched YouTube. One of the guys I've subscribed to calls himself the Wood Whirler, and he's an old guy like me. No offense, Wood Whirler, but he likes this stuff, and so I thought I'd give it a try. Now the wood's kind of wet, but it almost seems like a 10-15 minutes after I mean, it's squirting me on the arm, but 10 or 15 minutes after I turn it, this wants to dry out. So I'm going to use this Minwax stuff, and these little sponges. My darling wife had to get her hip replaced, and they put this big foam thing to hold her legs in place, and it's probably $1,000, but I cut it all up into little foam pieces. So I can't say they're cheaper than the ones you buy at the big box store, but they're handy. So I'm just gonna slop it on there. He said just slop it on there, let it sink in really good. I hadn't even sanded it because I don't have any tear out. I'm just gonna slop it on there. And you gotta wait till it dries, obviously. So you know me. I hate waiting. And sand it all off once this stuff gets dry. Might even do a couple of coats. I don't know. Might work, might not. We'll find out. I mean, I could put other stuff on there, but this is water-based. It don't stink. And I'm gonna tell you what, this wood stinks. It smells like the bottom of a river. My wife come in and she go, "What is that smell?" Well, that's that sinker cypress. I mean, it soaked up some bad stuff. Bottom dweller stuff. So anyway, I got it all foamed up. And I don't know if it's supposed to be foamy or not. I shook it. It says stir it. So that might be a bad thing. But I'm gonna let it dry. Then I'll come back. So we'll see what it does. my wife comes out here and she goes, "Oh my gosh, what's that smell? This thing smells like the bottom of a swamp." I just thought it was me, but man, she turned around and left it like in a hurry. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, so I'll let it dry overnight, and these things are stiff now, so they ought to come right off. I'm just going to run light scraper across it, and that should get it ready for sanding. Hit it with a little Yorkshire grit. Wow, that's some weird looking cypress colors. And we'll see what that looks like. Smooth. I'm liking it. Yeah, it's gonna work. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Wow. That's no finish. Yeah. I don't like it. I'm worried though, because the way these grow lines go, this thing could explode when I start hollowing out the inside. But we'll see. I'm going to give it a go. Yeah. I don't like it. Got a little. It's ingrained, but it's not ingrained. It just didn't stain right for some reason. Here too. Alright. Alright, I'll polish it up, come back, turn it around. Alright, it's flipped around, and got the back looking pretty good, but I'm going to hit it with the buffer. But this is what I'm worried about. The grain is like this way on this side. It's good on this side. It's this way on this side. And I want to make sure I don't get a catch or this thing might come apart. So I'm going to use my little 1/2 inch, and I got a fresh edge on it, and I'm going to make sure that I don't get a catch. So I'm going to go slow. This may take a while. So let's do it. 200, 300, 400, 500. That's fast enough. Alright, now you can see that this thing is wet, and I'm going to let it sit overnight and let this kind of dry out a little bit and then go a little further. If it doesn't crack overnight, I'm in good shape. I mean, I got this edge and then I got the thickness I want here, but I'm not going to take any more of the bottom out tonight. I'm going to wait another day. Because I want to be in 100% perfect mental before I go any further. Because this is thin and it could break. So, be back tomorrow. Alright, I let it dry overnight again, and it's moving a little bit on me. It's not a lot, just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and sand it and seal it and see what happens. Let me get started sanding. Yorkshire grit on there. And spin it. Yeah. And I'm gonna use my buffer on this one. Gotta be careful though. I don't know, it's holding it together, but it did move a little bit. It's been on the lathe basically 3 days, every day getting finished. Careful, it moves a little bit, but I don't want it to bust. And I think I got past the critical parts. I should be good. Yeah, let's take it off. Okay, check it out. Check it out. Now ain't nothing on it yet, just Yorkshire grit. But it's pretty thin. I like it. I'm gonna Beal buff it. Take that back off, and I'll come back. Let's buff it up. Alright, I put my pad on there. I'm gonna put a little bit more on there. That in there, put that up there, move this, bring up this. Okay, move. Too close, move. Oh, don't touch it, don't touch it. Alright, let's bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it there. Look at it. It's on there. We'll get this situated. There. Alright. Put a little tension on it. Nice. Okay. I think it's ready. Give it a test spin at 300. 400. 500. I'll stop there. That's plenty. Oh, something slipping. Yeah. It's just the paper making noise. It was coming apart. It'll be alright though. Alright, let me put a little more tension on it. Maybe that's where it needs just a tad. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Takes a while to heat this thing up. Alright, so I did the triple E and the white diamond. Now I'm going to do the carnauba. One thing I noticed, you wipe your hands. Alright. Carnauba. Nice. Okie dokie. Or that chokey. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with it. It stayed in one piece. Branded it. It's nice. It's got some character in it. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I'm liking it. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Thank y'all for joining me in Ron's Wood Turning Shop.